Welcome back to the channel. Natsu here once again. And this time around we have the Joestar, a character guide for use with Salvation All-Star Battle Art. Now, compared to other guides I have done for this game, this one's gonna be a little bit different. What I mean by that is that unlike the other guys that I did like human form, stand off and then stand on, because of the the nature of this character having Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, I think it's better to do horse and crawling under my skin, for not saying another word, because I might get demonetized. I don't get money for this, so it's not gonna get demonetized, but he's in the future, just in case, I don't know. So what I mean by that is that I'll be jumping between horse and when he doesn't have the horse, right? After I've done that with the normals and special moves, I will be jumping to Act 2, Act 3, Act 4 with the different special moves that he acquires, right? And then I will be ending with combos and a conclusion about this character. Hope that makes sense. Also, please like and subscribe, it will help a lot of the channel. And yeah, let's start this guide. Okay, let's start with something first. When he's in horse mode, right, his mobility is actually good. What I mean by that is that, he can walk, he can dash back and forth without any issues. He can also move between the planes, using the dodge button or rotate button, wherever way you want to go about that, right? He can jump. The reason why I say this is because when he's not in the horse, which will happen a lot, right? Even though you can see that he's crouching, when he's on the horse, I can move between planes, and just so I took the course part. The only way to take the course part if I'm out of the horse, but you can see that I'm trying to dash forward or back dash and I'm not able to do it because when he's on the floor, his mobility is horrible, to say the least, right? Like, again, the only thing that you can do is like he has access to certain moves, and he can pick up the course part, but he's not able to do stuff like that. That move that you're seeing right now is a special command normal, so you can hit 4 hard punch and it will do the 4 one. If you do back and hard punch, it will do the back option. Now that move you can special cancel. It has a like you can cancel it super early or super late, and that move has like I won't like say to have armor, because if you have a super it can get defeated, but it has like a priority, like like they're gonna get hit or you will clash and you win. So keep in mind that you can cancel it to special normals, special commands, so a special move in few words. Now having said that, right, if you hit a button and then do the stamp button style, you can then change quickly. But keep in mind that if you do it closely, like it will do like a launcher, but you need to be super close. So it's not easy to use this character altogether. So let's go here and start with normals. Okay, so standing jab, right? It's a high, so it's not a low, even though he's crouching. So keep that in mind. Now, crouching medium, even though he has that reach, right? You can use this as an anti-air, but I don't recommend it, to be honest. There are better options for it. What I mean for it, like using an anti-air itself. Now, standing hard punch, you can see that it it moves the character forward, so you can do whiff punish him, and also like you can use the special command normal going back and forth, right? Like I mentioned this before in the movement area. Crouching low punch is a low attack, to be honest. Crouching medium punch is also a medium attack, sorry, it's also a low. Crouching hard punch creates a hard knockdown. Again, with all these normals I have been talking about, you can do the special command normal, which is back hard attack or 4 hard attack, and do like a special cancel, because you know that you can always do that even if it's a standing or crouching normal. Okay, quadricycle 4 is his fireball. You can use any button, and technically, to be honest, the range will be the same. The only difference is that if you do it with a stronger button, you will have more hits. From full screen, sometimes the last hit will miss altogether, especially on the hard version, but in this case it's working, but sometimes it will miss, especially depending on the character. Okay, so his DP, right, depending on the button, it will be a little bit different. To be honest, I recommend the low punch version. It's the one that goes far away, and also you can combo for it, and it will create a hard knockdown. Hard circle back and an attack button. The reason why I say attack button is because, to be honest, I haven't seen like any recent difference in the range or the damage. So you can use this. Keep in mind this is only in Act 1, okay? What I mean by Act 1 is what you can see below on the meter. It says Act 1. After his Act 2, he won't have access to this move and will have access to a different move altogether. If you're hitting with a normal, right, and hit the style button, the one that you change the stance, right, you will be able to get in the horse and also will provide a hitbox. And then you can combo afterwards. Just so you know that, keep in mind that this is, you know, you can do the juggle if they're, you know, getting hit. If you're on block stun, be careful because you can get, you know, you can get punished for doing this. Keep in mind that when using this option, you're using 50% of one bar, okay? Okay, so let's go with your horse standing jab or standing low attack. It's a high, standing medium. It's a ball. You can see that the closer you are, the more hits you you can get. Standing hard attack is a good normal. I like this normal because you can whiff punish and then you can cancel and punish accordingly. Now I will go in about that in a little moment. Crouching low attack, it looks kind of goofy. Crouching medium attack is also low. Crouching hard attack is a hard, so a low, but it keeps, provides you hard knockdown. All of these moves are special cancelable. Jumping low attack, you can cross up. Crouching medium, it has a great range. You can see from here, right? And also, when like his air normals are kind of goofy, but they do work. Now, I want you to notice the following, like the reach it has, right? You can combo afterwards, but jumping hard attack, even though it doesn't look like it, does cross up. So yes, you heard it right, a horse that crosses you up. Now when he's in horse mode, the only thing that changes is, like, for example, his bullet, the angle. Now this move is a different thing altogether. The charge move, you do it back and forth and then attack, right? The low version you can combo it, the medium depends sometimes, but the fierce one is the one that is your money maker. This one doesn't combo naturally. You need to have it on juggle set and you can combo from there, but if you're able to do this, you can get a lot of damage. And to be honest, this is the move that it makes for me Johnny so much fun. Okay, let's talk about the supers. Super, this when it's Act 1, it's a low. And this is the way that you go over to change different acts. So every time you use super level 1, right, you will get one act. So from Act 1, you will go to Act 2, right? Also, if you're on the horse, it will be also low, at least the Act 1 super. So don't worry about that. Keep in mind that when you change different from Act 2, 3, and 4, it will be the same super. But what I'm trying to say in few words is that don't worry about if you're in the horse or crawling. The super, the way it behaves, it will be the same way between the different versions. The only thing that changes is in Act 1, and after Act 1, the super changes drastically. Now, the great hard attack, which is a level 2 or level 3, depending how much meter you have, this one is the one that will make it so that you go from Act 1 to Act 4 instantly. So always be mindful of that. Now, something I want to mention about this super is that, unfortunately, if you're not in the horse, it will make you go in the horse and it's a little bit late. So you cannot use this super as a reversal, only has a combo extender. I hope that makes sense. Natsu from the future, sorry for this interruption. Something I want to mention that I noticed on post-production is that when you are in Act 2 and 4, so Act 2, Act 3, and 4, right, you will have bullets above your super meter, right? And you will notice that you would use one bullet, etc, etc, but if you use all your bullets, you need to wait for it to recharge so you can then use again move that has a bullet on it, like a fireballs, etc, etc. But if you do down medium, which is I think that the name of the move is called green tea, drink green tea. You can also do this when you're in the ground and also if you're in the horse, and it will recharge those bullets. Technically, really fast, right? But keep in mind that this takes a little bit off your super meter, like 25% of 1 bar. Okay, so back to the program. Okay, so Act 2. Now you'll be seeing me throwing the fireball. Now, depending on the button, it will have a different angle. This is something new altogether. This is something that didn't happen in Act 1, but also another thing I want you to notice is that below, above the super bar, you will see some bullets now. Now, that wasn't there before. After Act 2 and 4, you will have that. Once you spend all those bullets, you need to recharge. Now, there's a way to recharge it without waiting for the bullets to get recharged automatically, but here so you know that that is something new with the character altogether. This also happens when he's crawling on the ground, etc, etc. Having said that, there is a new move that he gets, and that's Coral Circle Back and Attack, and this move will create a crumple on hit. Now, unfortunately, to be honest, this move, if you want to use it as a combo, you need to always use the low attack, and you need to be really close, otherwise it will miss. Like, I have been noticing that if you use like the minion on the hard attack, the range of where the bullet will appear is a little bit far away, so that's the reason why you're gonna use it in combos if you're trying to do the medium. Also, like the stunt of the enemy isn't that long, so I always recommend using the low attack version. As I mentioned before, when he is crawling, the properties of the moves will be the same. So when you're using the, doing the fireball, right, depending on the button, the angle will change altogether. Okay. Quarter Circle Back and Attack will also do the crumple even when he's crawling. Now the issue with this is that if you do the special command normal, it won't combo. So you can see it over here. Now, if you don't do the special command normal, it will combo because of the range. So be careful about that when using this in your strings or trying to hit confirm to a combo. Okay. This is an Atsu for the future, and quick editor's note: after when you get in Act 3 and 4, unfortunately, level 1 super, if you're in the ground, you won't be able to do it altogether. What I mean by that is that after Act 3 and 4, right, the level 1 super will only be done when he's on the horse. Now, with that, I would say, like, you can see that I'm doing like a new special move. If you hard circle 4, that move will go on the ground and start shooting, like a hand will appear and will start shooting different projectiles. Now, this cannot be flash cancel. But if you want to cancel it, even for example, you can use the hard attack after you do the move. For example, you do the move, the motion, and then do the low version or the medium version, and you hit the hard attack, it will cancel the animation. I don't like this move to hold altogether, to be honest. Now, another move that he has is his teleport. That's a Dragon Punch, reverse Dragon Punch, right? And if you hold the button, it will go farther away. Now, if you do with the hard attack, right, the first one, that teleport will appear on the same place. Now, this move is only available when he's crawling on the ground. So you know, right? And let me show you the super, how it looks when he's on Act 3 and 4, so you can see how it looks like. Okay, let's talk about Act 4. Now, Act 4, he gets two special moves, right? This move, both of them can be used when he's on the horse or when he's crawling around. Quarter Circle 4, and you hit the style button will do that, right? It will, bring him. Tusk will appear. Now, if you do a DP and then the style button, it will shoot a fireball to the ground, and then Tusk will appear. Okay. Now let me show you here when he's on the ground. You can see that it will appear a little fast. If he does the DP version, it will go down. Again, those moves, they look cool, but unfortunately you gotta do a special cancel from them. So I think it's like, I don't know. But anyway, with that said, right, those are the normals and special moves. With that out of the way, now let's go with the combos. I will be putting when doing the combo, like description, so how you can do it, and these are the combos that I think will be helpful for you in the long run to know how to play with Johnny, because to be honest, this is a character that is hard to use But once you have the combos and you understand how to go about it, like for example, if you do the special command normal, when you're crawling, that's like your best move, and also the DP to get them away from you. Okay. Well guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. As always, like and subscribe. If you have any questions about this, feel free to put it on the comments below. And yeah, see you in the next video.